Hey, who does?
That's like
The author of No Country for Old Men.
What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss flip? I don't know the line.
just fucking. I don't know, but it's a fucking great. It's literally the movie that I still to this day like. It's like the behind this like background noise movie. Like I've seen it so many fucking times that like it's like the only movie I can watch over and over. It's good shit.
It's a great one.
It's
So
like that,
fucking
Goodfellas, Casino, No Country for Old Men, where the first Godfather movie, like you could just have it playing no matter where it. Like if you're flipping through channels and it's on, you stop and watch it no matter where the fuck it's at.
Bro, I mean,
think
I want to just and I just want to walk around with a fucking air gun or whatever the fuck he's got, the air tank with the silencer on it. I just want to.
Well,
fucking...
it's what they use to kill cattle. It's got a little ramrod that just
right to your shit.
Yeah.
He also
right.
he also like lights that t-shirt on fire and throws it in the gas tank. That's a
great scene where they track him through the pharmacy.
Yeah.
It blows up behind him. Oh, that's great.
Javier Bardem is he's a great. I just like him in general. He's a great fucking bad guy. I liked him in the James. He was a good bad guy in that James Bond movie too. He was
really good in that movie.
Yeah, loved it. I was about it.
Wait, what wasn't he? What was his character? And was it Golden? Wasn't he in the GoldenEye game? God, when they redid it, it was like, isn't his name like Jaws or something like that? I don't know.
No, Jaws was the really big tall guy from.
Is that not him?
No.
He's not Oddjob.
Jaws is the guy
so
from.
Who is he?
The big tall guy from Happy Gilmore. Where he had the
oh yeah,
that was Jaws.
Yeah, that's Jaws.
Shooter, you lost your 9 iron.
Yeah.
The nail comes out next week, Mr. Gilmore.
I forgot all about that movie. Yeah, dude, I was just looking at, dude, have you ever seen the movie that Adam Sandler movie where he raises the fucking, is it called That's My Boy or whatever? Or he's got like the one dude's like his kid. He's like the rock and roll guy who like, who like
was him and Andy Samberg, right?
Him and Andy Samberg, yeah. And his uncle's fucking Vanilla Ice, and they like meet up at that skating ice or that roller skating rink or whatever. Dude, that movie is fucking hilarious.
Dude,
like
I'm a low-key like a big fan of any Andy Samberg movie. Like all of them are fucking really good. Like in my opinion,
loosely on really good, but they're entertaining.
Dude,
I don't know if I've ever seen anything good.
You ever seen 7 Days in Hell? That tennis mockumentary he made with the guy who's like he did a mockumentary with Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, and they did a tennis like it was like a 90-minute mockumentary of like sports things, and basically the whole premise was that Andy Samberg was Serena Williams's white brother that was adopted by Serena Williams's dad, and that's how like he was like the tennis pro. But that shit was fucking hilarious. But that's my boy. That's my boy is such a stupid like Adam Sandler movie. It just works. You know what I mean?
My wife's been watching the entire series of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And so
I never got into that.
I've had to sit down. It's just like it's our dinner time show right now.
Dude, Terry Crews. I'm glad the world turned on Terry Crews. What a fuck up, dude.
He's still getting. They haven't turned. He's still.
What did he do?
His own people don't like him. Like, dude, the black community has like disowned him basically.
Did they ever disown Nick Cannon?
No, because he's still doing. I mean, he's still he's still got wild now. He's still. I mean, Nick Cannon is still for the culture, no matter how annoying he is. Fucking.
Is the culture not about fucking doing the titty flex thing that Terry Crews
that guy
does?
Terry Crews is always like the first guy to call out somebody for acting like, he's just like always like the first guy to call, like just to say some shit, like talk shit on some black actor acting fool, like doing something stupid. I just
you got famous shaking your titties, Terry.
He literally he's not a good actor. I just don't think he's a good actor, and he's fucking annoying. Like I just feel like the last time I laughed at Terry Crews was when he had his balls in a
White
fucking
Chicks.
No, it was when he had vice grips on his balls in Friday After the Next, where he was trying to fuck with Cat Williams. He goes, "I am a boy, Diamond." That is the fucking. That was the last time I laughed at Terry Crews.
Longest Yard. Terry Crews is
yeah. You had like a real McAsshole.
I got the fries that will cross your wires.
Yeah, that was a good fucking bro. Remember what's his name? Joey. He's like, somebody give me a Diet Coke.
Bro, yeah.
And that was way before I ever knew who Joey Diaz was, dude. Now, like watching that back now, it's so much funnier.
It's wild, dude. It's wild.
That's like that's peak fat Joey Diaz too. Like he was never bigger than that. Like,
but like it's wild. Like growing up and like now being such a fan of him. Like I saw him in so much shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like even more than that. Like he wasn't he on The Sopranos? Like thing on, you know. So like he.
Didn't you and I? Wasn't you and I who went and saw him live in St. Louis?
Yeah, we saw him, dude.
Bro, I've never laughed harder at a comedy
He's the
show
funniest guy I've ever been in a room with. Like
100%.
Like there's always that, like they've always kind of had that stigma about him where they're like, you know, Joe Rogan's always like, he's the funniest guy. Like you have to be in the room with him. He's even funnier like when you're in the room with him. And like,
absolutely,
dude, when he's just going off, like, and he's sweating and he's just fucking ranting and you're sitting right there like watching it. You're just like, dude, this is him. And John Witherspoon are two of the people that I am like, I can die being happy that I saw. John Witherspoon, it was cool because like he came out in the first like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he was like in character. And everybody's like, damn, like it was cool because it was like, okay, like that's what everybody kind of expected it to be. And, you know, and everybody's like, okay, like, you know, it's more about the moment, like being in the room with him. Like it's cool to see him be in Friday character and be like this. But dude, he literally cut the act and then just did like a 40-minute stand-up routine. And it was fucking hilarious. Like it was so good. Like, I mean, I was literally in tears. But then afterwards, he was trying to sell signed copies of Friday DVDs for $25. And I'm like,
that's
bro,
so fucking pimp, dude.
I can go get every one of those movies in that $5 bin at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all on one DVD. But it was super tight. But Joey Diaz, man, that was
definitely the best show I've ever seen.
Did you ever see him in Basketball?
Yeah, he's a good in Basketball. Remember, dude, real big fish.
Well, he has that one line in Basketball, and he's so young and like thinner that you barely recognize that it's him.
Yeah, I did not know that. I was just reading about him in the Mafia games. I forgot he was in the Mafia game. Mafia 3. He was the guy that he only has one or two lines. He pulls up in a car at the end of the game, and he's like the guy in the car.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, like it's like his voice and everything. Like, and I totally forgot about. Like it's just crazy because like Joey Diaz is like he was kind of like that guy that was always had like small roles, you know, and like shit. And then you grow older and you're like, damn, he's one of the funniest, most vulgar, dirty motherfuckers on the planet. And Stuart and I are reading this, or I bought the audio book. Did you buy the book or did you just buy the audio book?
Audio book.
Yeah, and I'm like halfway through it. Book is fucking hilarious. That tremendous life of Joey Diaz.
In The Sopranos, actually.
It has to be.
No, maybe it wasn't The Sopranos, but there was something he was
the
in.
offshoot, The Saints of Newark.
That's what it was. Yeah.
But he also, on an episode of Mad TV, they did they made it the premise of the bit was that Sopranos got syndicated, so it was on regular cable, so they had to heavily edit out any violence and cursing. So the episode ended up being like three minutes long, and they had Coco playing Big Puss.
Look at that dude! Good. What a fucking man!
Are we gonna get taken down for this?
Probably.
No, this is IMDb. No way.
I'm fucking
probably. YouTube's already hitting us with a strike right now, bro. YouTube,
how is this
lay off, dude?
I thought TikTok was bad. Apparently, TikTok doesn't want you to make fun of 9/11 either. I'm like, aren't you guys owned by China? Shouldn't you guys think 9/11's funny or at least like not care?
Yeah, dude, come on.
We're all going to be owned by Saudi soon.
They're acting like it's Tiananmen Square or something. Shit.
Yeah, chill out, China. Seriously, get off our balls. Longest Yard. I know a lot of people that hate that fucking movie. Like, there's a lot of purists, that didn't
because
like
it's a remake, I guess.
Stuart's about to tell us he didn't like it. Look at that look.
It's a decent remake. But
there's like, yeah, man, back in my day, we don't play that shit.
But I mean, I love the original. I love.
He goes, Burt Reynolds is the leading man.
Great
okay,
movie.
They're both good.
But Stone Cold Steve just how a white man played a guitar, and he's like. They fucking Mississippi Queen.
Well, also
it's got Nelly in it, dude.
How fucking funny Kevin Nash is in that movie.
Kevin Nash is
Kevin Nash
boy.
He carried some shit in that movie.
bro. He did. He carried full scenes.
Tracy Morgan too. Him and Tracy Morgan, like the cheerleaders, and like eventually he cheered with them,
and that's kind of before Tracy Morgan was like Tracy Morgan. He was still the dude from SNL. You laugh, you recognize him from some things.
I'm glad Tracy Morgan survived that that car crash.
Yeah,
that was fucked up.
Chris Rock's in there.
People don't think about it.
I forgot Michael Irvin was
great movie. I still fast forward to the part where Chris Rock dies. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I remember in the theater, they fake you out with the I think it's the light bulb.
It's the light
switch. Yeah, the light switch.
It's the light switch.
Or no, there's the radio, and then because in the first one, caretaker hits the radio and it blows up. So you hear they reverse it. So like in the theater, like you see him reaching for it, and you're like fuck, and it fakes out. And then he's like, oh, turn off the white music, blows him up.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. But dude, Nelly was like Marshall Falk in that motherfucker.
Dude, he looked like he could play football.
Nobody could fuck with Nelly in that movie. Yeah, Kevin Nash was fucking hilarious. That is a good movie. It is a good movie.
That's just
I saw it in theaters. I did too.
The stories, like I mean, Coco is like on podcasts to talk about like being on set, behind the scenes of it. It's just so much testosterone, so many like alpha males going to the bar after shooting. Like that would have been probably one of the most fun sets to be on.
Dude, Goldberg. I remember when they were like Goldberg, like you and your hammer. He's like, you and bring your hammer with you.
The jock strap, like this.
Yeah. Oh,
dude, you're right though. This is like a light version of the Expendables. Like this is like the
trial. Dude, they're coming back with the Expendables. Did you see that?
No,
they're about
not.
to.
Really?
Yes, they fucking are. It's
why?
Because it was. I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
I thought the third one failed.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No. Hold on.
Didn't Rocky get his neck broken in the last one? Sylvester Stallone I think in filming.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah,
Steve Austin.
Yeah, 50 Cent and Megan Fox are joining.
Oh,
Megan Fox. You still give a fuck about Megan Fox?
Well, MGK put her back on the Mizzy, dude.
All right.
I mean, no one cares about it. I don't care about the Expendables, so like, I'm not gonna watch this. I don't care about Megan Fox. I thought the Expendables 3
failed in the box office a bit. That was it.
Probably did. Probably fucking did. What a terrible goddamn movie. What terrible movies. There you go. Hit us with a PCR 5-star.
Dude, everybody, there you go. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it ain't much. It ain't much, but it's honest.
I just gave it a quick Google, and I was right. Sylvester Stallone got his neck broken while filming a fight scene with Stone Cold Steve Austin for the Expendables movie.
Well, yeah, duh, dude. I mean,
he passed it on.
The bottom line.
Owen Hart you have to his neck. Stone Cold Steve breaks Stallone's neck. Stallone's got to snap some necks on.
He stunnered him.
Dude, I was gonna say, do you think he got the stunner? I think he did. That's probably what broke his neck.
Yeah, that's. Damn. Yeah. Well, Expendables 9 or maybe it's probably 4. I guess it's 4, but I'm not going to see it. I watched the one with Rhonda in it just because I'm a Ronda Rousey stan. But and she whooped some ass in that movie. That was cool. But wasn't the
that'd be a really funny thing
in that movie? Who was Wesley? Wasn't Wesley an original Expendable, or was he?
Yeah, this was like Wesley finally came out of prison or whatever, and they're like.
Here, because this is that was like his straight up. So what is going on? So since we're talking about fucking actors, what is going on with Jamie Foxx? I keep reading that like there was like a thing that came out last week where they said that like a COVID vaccine like paralyzed him, but then like everybody's telling me to stop playing. Do you see that?
No, like, that's hilarious.
That COVID vaccine. So what's his name? Jake Shields, the MMA fighter, who's just a fucking huge piece of shit. He was like posting about like all the right wingers in the last like couple weeks were talking about how like because nobody knows what's really going on with him. So Jamie Foxx. So everybody's just like making shit up. But his daughter came out and was like, dude, he's playing pickleball. He's well enough to play pickleball. So obviously he's not.
He's 55.
Damn, yeah, he's older, dude.
I didn't know he was 55 though.
Here we go. So NBC News 5 days ago, unsubstantiated claim that Jamie Foxx was hospitalized after a COVID vaccination is going viral on social media. But yeah, it's obviously untrue. But like, it's like, damn. But like, what is going on with him? I mean, are we ever gonna?
It's DeMar Hamlin all over again, bro.
Bro, DeMar Hamlin is playing football. That's so wild that he's in training camp. Like all bullshit aside, even if it's not if Jack isn't right on the money with this hoax thing, that's so wild. Imagine dying like less than a calendar year ago, and like you're in training camp.
Gotta get that bread.
Ready to go. Yeah, he's like, dude, I got
he was sweating that rookie.
You gotta play out that rookie contract.
I got bills. I got bills, baby. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't be dying.
Dude, he's
got medical bills. I come back and I only got like $500,000.
Yeah,
dude, he has.
I gotta get that generational wealth and then dip the fuck out.
He's like,
medical debt he has to pay off right now.
Yeah. he's like fucking regardless of what he's like, despite what you think, he's like, when I came back alive, they told me my bills were still due. That's not a thing. It's like, damn,
he got the medical bill, dude, for that.
Yeah. Apparently my agent opted out of the Bills health insurance plan.
I just got my charge today for my little boot, which I called today, and I was like, what is $150 charge? So like, yeah, that's just part of. I'm like, okay. So like, but it was charged at like a location I didn't go to. So I was like, well, what the fuck is this? But they told me they wrote off like it was like $2,000 or some shit. Like, dude, like, god damn, just to put my shit in a boot that barely Velcroed. 4 days in, the Velcro stopped sticking. Okay, like fucking help.
I remember you had to re-Velcro
often, dude. It was ridiculous, and I'm working in it, and like I'm fucking like
sweating in it.
So like I would be working, I'd be like in a building, and you know how like as you're working or like as you're moving in general and those things, the air kind of starts coming out of it and your foot gets looser. I'd be like you would see like this much of my foot like coming out of the bottom of it, like with my little sock. Like my sock's got dirt on it now because I'm like, bro, I'm sorry that I couldn't. They gave me a fucking boot. They probably pulled this off somebody else's broken foot. Instead of
so
here,
sorry, I look like such an unkempt fucking slob.
Yeah,
it looks like you're wearing like a child-sized boot because your foot's hanging out of it.
Ridiculous, dude. But yeah, I hope I never have to wear one of those Aircasts. Those things are retarded. They're the worst. Like I fucking
nice save.
Hate it. No, they're fucking retarded. They're absolutely retarded. No, I wasn't trying to censor myself. I was trying.
I'm fucking with you,
dude. Aircasts are fucking retarded. Okay, with a capital R. They are like. When someone with one less chromosome created the Aircast, and fucking it is like the only cool part about it. I'll tell you what. At the end of the day, when you press that little release button, I mean that's sex. When it's like the decompression, and your fucking leg can breathe again. It's like, dude, I don't even need to beat my dick. I just press a little. I just decompress my boot. I'm like, Shan, go get me a towel.
No longer needed.
I go, Shannon, I need a towel. She goes, what'd you spill something? I said, no, I decompressed, baby. I said, so fucking.
It's a foot version of pulling off a fleshlight. You wouldn't understand.
But
my foot's got the bends.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I guess okay. So what are we at? We're like 20 minutes. We can bring our buddy in. So if you guys don't know, I do want to know before we get into the interview here in a minute. If you guys don't know, we got Yittie motherfucking lunch here today. I do want to know that about I want to get into Donald Trump for a sec because like I want to know what Jack has to feel about his uncle getting fucking. I mean, this dude's they're chasing this boy down. They're hunting, and it looks like he's going to be in court on Tuesday. So, this is what is he in trouble for again? Same shit. I just want to know.
This one's the classified docs that he
classified
had at Mar-a-Lago. This is what we talked about like a couple months back. Teflon Don, dude. Well, I don't know if it's gonna stick. We'll see if it sticks. But his lawyers keep like fucking quitting, so that's not a good sign. I don't think. It looks like he might be running for president just to kind of avoid some jail time, but
in hope that he can pardon himself.
Dude, that would be a pretty baller move. But no, I think I think Biden should just pardon him at this point.
So is he going to be able to like run? Is he going to run for president again? Like, is that how this is going to work?
Dude, Biden says he wanted to be the uniter. He just pardon Trump at this point and move on.
No way, dude.
I'm just fucking with you. I just want to see your reaction on that one.
If it was Trump, fuck him. If it was Biden, fuck him. If it was Hillary, fuck him.
Dude,
Damn,
if you're telling me,
fuck him.
If you're telling me that you don't think all the presidents have something classified at their house, I think you're probably mistaken. But I don't know.
Only one of them
he hit him in
shit
the
on tape.
He did hide a box in his bathroom, so
yeah,
dude.
And his lawyer was like, "Well, you can lock a bathroom door." I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking idiot,
dude. No, it looks,
I don't know anything about it.
It looks rough for Donnie. I mean,
so is this one gonna happen? Like, is this one?
I don't know, dude.
More of a chance?
It's literally been 6. It's been 6 years of people telling me it's gonna happen. So I have a hard time thinking it's gonna happen. I really.
Next thing you know, we're trying to impeach him again because he's president.
Exactly, dude.
When you get charged historically in a federal court, like less than 3% of defendants are proven innocent. Once you get to federal charges,
but take out all the poor people out of that equation. Now tell me, now just do rich people. What's that percentage?
I'm sure it's exponentially.
Like you're probably batting 50-50 at that point.
I was gonna say, federal court, dude. If you got a bank account, who gives a fuck federal court? I mean, like,
dude, if JP Morgan knows who you are without having to pull up your account, you're probably got a
bro. Did you see that?
shot.
I saw that fucking a bunch of Epstein's like people got like our victims got like money from fucking like I guess the JP Morgan, I think as well. Like they're getting like paid out. Like it was like 200 something million or something. I have to look into it. I saw it when I was joining this. I saw it on NPR. But like I have to read into it. But bro, they straight up cut him a check. They said, "Here's 200 million. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Don't talk
fuck up. Please stop talking about it." Epstein definitely killed himself. Okay, like just fucking quit asking questions.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I guess should we bring our boy in here in a second? Should we? I think he's here. All right. So we've been hyping this up for a couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
This is big for us. Like we're pumped about this. Stuart turned us on to this guy. I don't know. Stuart's been a fan of this guy for a long time. He turned us on to him a couple months ago, and we've been big fans. So we've been hyping this up. We are fucking, and we really appreciate him making time for this, because we know he's got places to visit, places to rate, places to review. We got fucking dinner and lunch specials to talk about, but we appreciate him taking a second out of his time to give us this and do this for us. So without further ado, we have got Yittie Lunch from TikTok with us. Hey, there we go. What up, big dog?
Hey, what's the deal? Yo, what's good, fellas?
Not much, bro. Thank you so much for taking this time.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. It means a lot. Thank you, man.
Bro,
appreciate y'all for real.
We're big fans.
We're happy to have you, man. We're all big fans of the show and what you're doing. And I guess Nick, you and I were talking earlier, and how did you get into doing these reviews? Like, tell us your story. Tell us who you are.
Okay, so man, I've been going to strip club lunch for a long time, bro. Like,
hell yeah,
probably at least I'd say about 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
And like, it was just, and then I would travel to other places, and then I would kind of see like, they don't have this shit here, so it was kind of some shit I could only do at home for real. And I'm from Detroit, from the east side of Detroit, and like the strip club culture here is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that. But so I was just going to strip clubs to eat all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting into TikTok and shit. And can I curse on here?
Hell yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, for sure. So so I started getting into TikTok and shit. And I just started seeing all type of food shit, and I use TikTok like a fucking search engine, dog. Like, when you go in Google, you type some shit in, what you want to know, and you got to read that shit. But like with TikTok, it's like that shit just show you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing all this food and shit. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen no fucking strip club food on this motherfucker. So one day I went in and fucking just got all the little footage and shit I can, and boom, that shit happened, and I put it on TikTok. And I was at work, dog, and then my fucking phone started fucking blowing up. I'm like, what?
That's so sick.
And it was my shit going viral. So, after that, I just kept doing that shit because I'm like, damn, I ain't know this shit was going to do that good. So then that shit just started clicking, man, and I just kept going after that. And
when you first started, was it really hard to get a strip club to allow you to be like, hey, I'm definitely filming for my TikTok,
yeah, man.
not trying to show off all these flavors?
So this the thing. I don't never tell them motherfuckers I'm doing
it. Yeah, because bro,
I don't never do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I respect the ladies and shit. You feel me? Like, I don't never, you know, ladies in that bitch. And if I might get a little ass in there, I ain't never getting their face. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it classy. You feel me? But you know, I kind of just, you know, just get that shit on the slide, because you know, if you tell them you coming, that's why I wear a mask too. Like, I want this shit to be like a straight up and down, completely fair review. Like, if I tell you I'm coming, you gonna set out all the fucking bells and whistles and, you know, make your shit look like Nobu. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit really trash, shit could be trash as fuck on a regular day, but you got it looking like the place to be. So, you know, I just go in that bitch and do my thing and, you know, take it from there and shit.
Bro, that shit you ate last night, or I guess the video you put up yesterday, I was kind of talking to you about it in the message before you got earlier today. That motherfucking surf and turf, baby. That shit.
Oh,
I mean,
God. See, that was just
prime
lobsters and shit. That was just that was fried lobster tails, bro. And them bitches was big as hell too. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna run it back tonight. And them shits was half. So like, all that food I got yesterday, I got them 2 big ass lobsters, and I got a side of macaroni, and I got a big ass shrimp and chicken Alfredo potato, and like, it was half off. So man, my shit was like, I think I spent like $48 for all that shit.
Damn. Yeah, dude, you can't. So
unreal.
So the boys here know I actually worked in a strip club here, and because so we're all originally from St. Louis.
Okay.
So I'm still in St. Louis. Yes, Stuart up there, he's in Springfield, Missouri, and Jackson, Nashville now. So, but we're all from St. Louis. So I actually used to work at a penthouse it's got a different name down here now. It's like a cabaret or something now. But and I used to tell motherfuckers, dude, I'm like, you don't have to give 2 fucks about these girls or even strip club culture, bro. You come into here for a lunch special, you are not getting more than 9 out of 10 times you're going to walk out of here satisfied. Like, you don't understand that, like, strip clubs have got the best lunch specials, the best food specials that you can ask for, and then motherfuckers are usually in there whipping it up. Man.
Yeah, they be having some shit. Like, I'm going to a strip club. That shit in West Palm Beach, Florida. They got fucking Tomahawk Tuesdays, bro.
Like tomahawk steaks.
Yes,
sir.
That is insane, Tuesdays,
bro.
When are you doing that? You going on?
I'm going next month. I'm going next month,
sir.
At the beginning of July and shit.
It's gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. I can't wait. I ain't getting no size either, so I can smack that whole motherfucker.
Yeah, I love it. So when you're going here, so like when you started going to these strip clubs, like, did you go, like, is it about, you know, because I saw your video where you're like, you know, when you tell your girl you're going for the food, but like, you know, you actually love the bitches too, you know, but like, are you more, is it more about the food? Is it more about the, you know, the chicks, or is it a healthy balance of both? Or did you just start going because you knew that's where the food was at?
I mean, you know, it depends on what type of day it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Some day
you
might just be like, man, I just need to see some ass and some titties and shit. You feel me? Like, some days that's just what you need. And then some days I just want some good ass food for, you know, a good ass price. You feel me? So that's another reason you go fuck with the strip club. You know, that shit always like half off. You could get full as hell, drunk as a fucking skunk, and shit, not spend much of shit. And you know, you tip the waitresses and shit, you know, you do that shit so many times, they start giving you free shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
So, right, it should be cool, man. Like, but for me, it depends on the day. Some days I might just be like, man, I just want to see some motherfucking ass dropping. You feel me? And you know, some days I might go on. Like last night, I was in that motherfucker probably about 45 minutes, bro, an hour maybe. I went in there, I fucking ordered my food, smoked a couple joints and shit, and then shit, I got the fuck up out of there. But I had just came back from Canada. I went and did 2 reviews in Canada yesterday in Windsor and shit.
No shit.
You just go to Toronto, like right across.
I need to go to Toronto, man. I've been to Toronto a long ass time ago for OVO Fest, and I ain't been back since and shit. But like, I need to go back there and see what
they got strip clubs like right across the border though, like right when you get
fuck yeah, literally right across the border. Like, and they even on the water. Like, they literally
so are Canadian strip clubs, are they shitting on us? Like, are they like,
fuck Fuck no.
A little
Them
step
bitches
up.
are
No.
horrible, bro.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, they'll
America.
fuck Canada, dude. Straight up.
Yeah, that shit awful, man. But but the only thing with them is like, see, in Michigan, you're not allowed to sell drinks and the bitches getting butt naked. Like they don't, you can't do both. Like either it's topless and you can serve drinks, or bitches get naked and you don't serve no liquor. You feel me? So in Canada, you can have both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that they really got over us. But a lot of them motherfuckers, they don't even serve food over there. Like I was over in that bitch doing like just straight up club reviews, bro, because they don't fucking sell food.
Yeah, that we actually got a plate. So we got a
get my man some
like
pancakes and maple syrup at least. Shit.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Shit for me.
Like fuck, you're in Canada, man. You should be treated. They should know, Yittie man.
Yeah, they supposed to be nice
coming to fuck up their club.
Here, but they ain't had shit.
You ever come through St. Louis?
Man, I heard it's a lot of strip clubs in was it, East St. Louis?
East St.
You
Louis,
didn't hear wrong.
Yeah, I heard
you did not hear wrong, bro.
And you can find both. Like I'm saying, you got the place I used to work at was a gentleman's club, is what they call it. So it was like
it's supposed to be kind of fancy,
a little fancier. There you had to pay a cover to get in, but then like the drinks were a little more cheap, but like there was only topless and stuff like that. But then we have a place, not Penthouse, but
PTs.
Not PTs, not Penthouse, but they're
Hustlers.
one of Hustlers. Woo! Boy, you could smell the shit walking into that motherfucker. But I'm telling you, like it ain't. I mean, they're clapping from front and back in that motherfucker. You got pussy in that thing. I mean, it's wild. Like, but the lights are a little darker because the bitches are a little less quality. But you get it all. You get it all, and there's no cover usually there. Like you go in there, the drinks are a little more expensive, but you're not. You're just walking.
They probably selling so much pussy in that motherfucker. Hey,
again, you're not wrong.
We got this shit called Bogarts, dog. I went to that motherfucker one day. I was just going to peep it for a review. And I walked in, I sit on the couch and shit. It was a little $5 cover. That's when I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fucked up. It's only $5 to get in this bitch. This shit gonna be awful. So, motherfucking, I sit down. A stripper comes sit right next to me. She like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. I'm all right. She like, how long you been here? I'm like, shit, about a minute or two. She like, oh, okay. Now, I ain't trying to be too forward, but you trying to buy some pussy tonight? I'm like,
bro,
right to the chase.
God damn, get out your bug spray. Be like,
that little hustle box probably wore the fuck out. I'm like, hell no, bitch.
She got a little fanny pack she carrying around. She's got it.
You done been here since noon. That little hustle box wore out.
She's like, she sounds tight. Yeah, dude. She's asking you reluctantly. She's like, do you want some pussy, dude, for $5?
Yeah,
that hustle box.
She was like, the pussy started at 100. I'm like, oh, does it now?
Yeah.
She was up front than the motherfucker. I'm like, you know what? I wasn't looking to buy no pussy today, queen.
Queen.
But yeah, man.
Straight up, bitch. You gotta respect the hustle, dude. I respect the hustle.
I be wanting to tell them type of stories and shit, but TikTok be cutting my fucking head off, bro. Like,
we know all about that.
They be on my fucking ass.
You can't make jokes on 9/11 anything.
Bro, they don't give a fuck, bro. Like, and it be bitches on there fucking breastfeeding big ass 8-year-old kids and shit. And they want to motherfucking and I can't talk about bitches. Like, man, what kind of bullshit is this?
Bro, we actually just made a TikTok that we were like, they cut the little fruit open and the fruit, and it was just all inside was just all of our violations. Because bro, we have to keep like all our shit gets drowned out because we have to upload it 3 or 4 fucking times because they take the sound off or they take it off, and we just get I mean, the fact that we aren't banned on TikTok is incredible,
man. And that's what I've been trying to get my fucking my backup page going more, because them motherfuckers be on my ass. I'm like, man, I don't want the motherfuckers to terminate my shit, but they fucking tough on TikTok, man. Them motherfuckers strict as shit. Like,
I bet once because you're going on the road now and you're traveling across the country, you went international, you went to Canada. I think YouTube is going to be huge for you.
Man, I just started on YouTube, man. The shit gonna be cool. I just started on YouTube. That shit kind of you know what I'm saying, different too. But I'm gonna make that shit work too, man.
You're steady climbing, but I think when you pop, you're gonna pop on YouTube for sure.
Yeah, bro. Shorts are like the magic. Like you throw them all them little videos, your little review videos you're doing up on, especially because they're short and they're like to the,
Dude,
you got
you edit them really nice too with like the reviews and like the scores.
Thank you, man. I was doing all that shit myself, man. Like I was fucking retarded to this shit at first. I'm like, how the fuck do I don't even know how to do none of this shit. But
your shit looks clean, man. Like all your videos look really well.
Thank you, man. I'm a fucking amateur, bro, for real. Like I just started doing that shit, so I'll be like, I hope my shit ain't too low quality because I'm so fucking new at this shit.
It fits like with what you're doing too. You wouldn't want to make it too polished. You're doing strip club food reviews. You know what I mean? It like adds to the charm of the video.
Man, like I done tried to post so many reviews and TikTok just like nope. Like they'll either shadow ban my shit or like take the fucking sound off. Like it's fucking crazy, bro. But it ain't shit. We gonna get through it, man. Cause I got plenty shit to share, man. Like I wish I would have been doing this, bro. Cause like I do a lot of traveling and shit. So like I done been to motherfucking strip clubs. Like the craziest strip club shit I ever seen was in Jamaica, bro.
Really?
There we go. That actually, I was gonna ask you, like, if you had to pick one strip club you've ever been to, like what is like the top notch strip club you've ever been to? And then you would say Jamaica.
I mean, I wouldn't like
maybe
that
not
was like the crazy.
It goes wild, not the best.
It wasn't the best strip club, but the fucking experience, bro, that shit was fucking wild, bro. Like the experience itself, it was fucking crazy. So like I'll probably have to go with that one. Cause like I was unimpressible after that. I came back to the fucking States.
Oh yeah, bro. Dude, there ain't a bitch around that's fucking with them Jamaican women, dude. Like, dude.
Like this,
absolutely.
But the shit that happened in a club, bro, it was just fucking nuts, bro. Like, and then I was with another guy, bro. He in the fucking Marines, bro, or the Army. He in one of them, and he like, bro, I done been to strip clubs around the whole motherfucking world, and I ain't never seen shit like we saw tonight.
He's like, bro, I'm going AWOL after this shit. He goes, I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I can go back to the military after this.
Bro, that shit was so fucking crazy, dog. Like, y'all, it was some wild shit. Like, and then when we went back to the fucking resort and started telling people, they ain't fucking believe us. They wanted to come back the next day. They like, get the fuck out of here. No. Get out of here.
I'd love to go to Jamaica. Yeah, it looked like a scene out of Shadas, dude. You ever seen?
No, dog, this shit was different, bro. Like it was fucking crazy. Like, man, like, dog, the shit was so crazy. Like first they didn't let you fucking bring your phone in. That's how I knew it was about to be some shit. They was like, no phones in this
bro, we don't want you to record none of this shit.
And they some big ass Jamaican bouncers. I'm like, no problem. Y'all ain't got to beat the fucking bumper clot out of me, dog. I ain't gonna pull my phone out in that bitch. No problem. But dog, that shit was so crazy. I definitely understood why the fuck they ain't, allow phones in that bitch. Like they had like it was on Freaky Friday, so it was all type of crazy shit happening, bro. It was wild as fuck.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, that's awesome. So like on a good week, how often, like on a 7-day stretch, how many nights are you going to a strip club? Like in a week, on a good week?
I mean, shit, maybe like on a good week, I might go 3 or 4 times. And sometimes it's in a day. See, here we got day shift, bro.
Well, That bitch that's where the lunch specials are at.
It'll be like a fucking nightclub in the middle of the day. It'll be 3 o'clock, bro, and that bitch would be packed wall to wall, fucking bottles flying, motherfucking sparklers everywhere, fucking strippers going crazy, dollars flying, and it's fucking 3 p.m.
This in Detroit.
Yeah, bro, and like everything half off from the time they open till 7 o'clock. Wow. So you get fucking surf and turf for like $25.
Unreal.
Yeah, that's like when I was working there, like you would work a day shift and like you would see like, I mean, there'd be like businessmen and shit coming in there for lunch because like they're, you're trying to have a meeting or something, you got a bunch of people got to eat and you want some good food. Like you said, you can go get a steak or surf and turf for $12. It's like, bro, you ain't gonna find that anywhere else. Like and like you can all sit there. They ain't worried about any of these chicks shaking their ass at 2:00 in the afternoon or like whatever's going on. They're just there because like where else are you gonna get food like that for that price? And it's good most of the time.
Hell yeah, some of them strippers that get your ass on that day shift. I ain't gonna lie, I done got my ass got on that motherfucker. You be like, I'm only here to eat. Oh, really? And then she come bust them titties out on you.
You're like, fuck.
Couple titties
Take my money.
Like, all right,
Take my money.
Yeah, man, they'll get you. They be having some bad bitches on the day shift, bro. But they know what they doing, man. They'll suck you dead. You will get finished eating your food and then suck your ass right in that little back room and fuck you up.
Oh, yeah. Bro, it reminds me, I got to ask you because I watched one of your videos. So what do you look for when you're judging prettiest butthole in Michigan pageant? What's the criteria that you got?
Tell us about that in general. Just tell us about that whole thing.
That shit was crazy as fuck.
Bro, when I saw that, I was like, this can't be real. Like I thought you made it up.
Hey, y'all gotta go on my Twitter and like look at that shit. I got videos from that shit on my Twitter.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm there the moment we get off here.
Crazy, bro. Like, okay,
I probably saw it naturally just looking up buttholes, man.
I didn't even know what the fuck I was getting into. Like the club just contacted me, like, yeah, a lot of people been asking us to get you for this contest. Like, you interested? I'm like, fuck yeah, come on with it. So I get to that motherfucker and like they like, all right, so we letting some guys enter this shit. I'm like, what?
Oh fuck no.
I'm out.
This motherfucker. So yeah, they let 3 guys enter this shit, right? And then like that shit kind of blew me away because I wasn't ready for that shit. But that shit was crazy. One of the guys had his fucking asshole bedazzled.
Damn, bro.
No way.
And as much as you're against, as much as you're not into it, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like
a little bit, dude.
Bro,
that dude had put hot glue and rhinestones on his butthole.
Man, it was a guy with a butt plug in his shit. And then the third guy was this guy called the fucking Tiger King. Like he was dressed like the Tiger King. And he had some assless chaps on.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, dude.
And he had like a super bleached asshole. So then it was one girl that won. She was like a soccer mom. Like she was super soccer mom, bro. Like I'm talking about she probably for sure jumped out a fucking caravan. Like she had the darkest booty hole I've ever seen on a woman. Like she was a white woman with a black woman booty hole. Like, that motherfucker, it looked like this, bro. It was dark as fuck. I'm like, shit. She must be putting some usage on that motherfucker. That's a black booty hole.
The best line I heard from you with that in that contest, someone asked you what the criteria that you were looking for, and the best line, I've never heard anything quite like it. You said, if the booty hole looked like a straightened out elbow, then no go.
Man, it was some weird looking assholes in that motherfucker. Okay, so the chick that won, bro, she had like a Gyarados Pokemon tattooed around her whole ass.
Dude, fuck yeah. By default, she wins.
Bro, a Gyarados tattoo
they wanted to let the guy with the bedazzled asshole win. I was like, no, fuck that. She won. She got the whole fucking Gyarados around, and it was like right up on the asshole, bro. I'm talking about right there, bro.
Dude, and that's what I'm saying. Bedazzles are fucking that ain't permanent. That's
look,
temporary.
his man's that they asked him like who did it, and he was like, him right there, my homeboy. Y'all and this bitch.
This man's like, bro, whatever you do, don't.
He's like cheering him on.
Bedazzled your asshole, please.
Yeah, the bedazzle. He won second place though. They gave him second place for sure.
So what did they get? What was the
prize?
What
did you win?
Yeah, they won $1,000. And the second place guy won $500.
I mean,
that pays for the tattoo.
I ain't. No, her. She been had that motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say I don't know about that.
The investment paid off.
She had drove here from Nebraska. You feel me? Like
that's a dedicated broad, dude.
but
She
she
came
was
from
super
Nebraska,
tatted, bro. Like when y'all see the video on my Twitter, y'all will see like her whole body was tatted, bro. So I wasn't surprised that her asshole was tatted, like at all. She had like full portraits of people on her legs and shit. Like she was covered as fuck. So
I just love the idea that she drove like 10 hours to get into a butthole contest. But
and
I mean,
won that motherfucker.
I know she knew she knew what she was doing because she was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be the easiest $1,000 I've ever made."
That's like the most I'm him move in the world. Yeah. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. If I spread a bitch ass cheeks supporting that booty hole tattooed, I'm impressed in the motherfucker too. I ain't gonna lie.
You're gonna have to. It's one of those things where you sit back and like you take a moment to like look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you appreciate it.
This is going in the bank.
Yeah, for sure. She won that motherfucker for sure. But now I'm about to do the BBW competition.
I saw that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be. So
that's gonna be some great content.
So is this the first time you'd ever even heard of the prettiest butthole contest, or like is this something that they do?
Yeah, that shit started out as a joke, dog. Like, it's the guy that was the host. His name Jason Vest. His name Poopy Turds McGee 2.0 on Twitter. I mean, not on Twitter, but on TikTok. But
Poopy Turds McGee.
Poopy Turds McGee. So he was just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And that shit went viral, and then the club reached out to him, and they like, shit, we trying to do that shit for real. So that's how that shit happened. It started out as a fucking joke, and then boom, that shit happened for real.
That's incredible. So so the BBW one, when is that one?
It's July 9th.
July 9th. Dude, that's what. So when the craziest thing I ever saw working in East St. Louis, they had they may still do this over there. I don't know. I haven't gone over there in a while, but they had an anal bead tug of war. When I was
anal bead tug, that shit sound brilliant, but
now
you can't tug too hard. That motherfucking ass. Oh man,
bro, it was fucked up. Yeah, and they like between matches, obviously they would have to get up there and they would like fully clean the fucking stage off because like you said, there was some juices, dude. It was a moist fucking
some
event.
Drippage out that motherfucker.
Bro, pull starting a lawnmower.
That's perfect. I ain't never heard of that shit. So when I went to the strip club yesterday and shit and Windsor, I had heard about it. Like somebody had jumped in my comments and was like, "Hey, you should go to Cheetahs. They got a shower on the stage." So yesterday I go to motherfucking Cheetahs. I told them like, where the shower at, and they took me to the shower. It's a fucking tall ass stand up shower right on the fucking stage and shit. So they was telling me like they lost their fucking American presence after COVID. So I'm like, oh shit, we could have a fucking fat ass party and do some type of contest in this bitch. We could do a squirt contest in this fucking shower. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we could get some. Yeah, that shit'd be back popping. But I'm gonna do some shit over there too. But the contest shit is really funny because people really come for that shit.
Like, oh yeah. I mean, like, there might be somebody that joins it. Yeah, there might be motherfuckers that join that for a joke, but there are people that like, they're like, no, I got the prettiest butthole, and like, I'm going to prove that shit. Like, I am.
Have y'all ever seen Zach and Mary make a porno?
Yeah.
So you remember when they was doing the talent contest and like the lady blew the bubble with her?
Yeah.
I want to do some shit like that. Like who got the best sexual talent type shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you can start it.
Let me see some bitches come whistle with their pussy or something. Let's see what you got.
Bro,
do a cat call with that motherfucker.
You get business back in that motherfucker. Like say you bring the American presence back, they might straight up let you might be president of that motherfucker. Like it might just be Yitties, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like, bro, every once a month we got some fire ass off the wall Yittie competition, whether
once a month it's Yittie night.
Yittie night presents.
That shit'd be cool, man. That shit would be so cool. But we gonna see what we could do, man, just to have some fun and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get some people out.
You're starting to accumulate clout in Detroit. Detroit's really loving what you're doing, and now you're taking on the road. You're gonna spread out. have you seen any clubs reach out to you now saying, "Hey, I would like for you
Yeah,
to
hell
come here"?
yeah. They be trying to pay me and shit, but I just say no. That's why I keep a fucking mask and shit. Cause they be hitting me up in my email like, let me pay you for a good review and shit. And I'm like, no, cause that's not what the fuck I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna
keep
earn
it
a lot of
honest.
people's respect by not, taking that easy money and
Yeah, cause that
giving
shit
on.
ain't,
I mean,
like
then
fuck no.
because if you fuck that up, then everybody's just gonna think you're some kind of promoter or something. If they think if they know you're being honest with your reviews and shit, they're gonna be way more.
It's not that at all, bro. Like motherfuckers definitely be trying to pay me, and I'll be like, fuck all that, and then I just pop up in that bitch one day. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's gonna
Get
pay
my
off.
shit and get the fuck on. Like I done had a few, like I done had places like I done reached out to them, like because people ask me like, can we see the kitchen? Can we see the rooms, the private rooms? Can we see the bathroom? Like anything I start showing is because like motherfuckers ask me to show it, so. It got to a point where I'm like, shit, can I come, review some shit? So like I did one and then I did players. And then that shit did fucking well as hell. That shit did like fucking 300K or some shit. So then they tapped in with me like, hey man, we had a fucking crazy influx in our day shift. Thank you so much. You could come here whenever you want and shit. And, it's on us. I'm like, all right, thanks. So I asked them like, y'all own any more clubs? And they like, yeah, we own Legends. So then when I went to Legends, shit, they they didn't make me, they let me look around the whole fucking club. You know what I'm saying? But Legends is lit anyway. That shit was cool. It's big as fuck. And I hadn't been yet, so it was cool, man. But normally, like, I don't fucking when people reach out, they just want to pay for some shit for real. So I don't ever really respond to that shit.
You ever have like a really shitty meal at a strip club? Like the food's just straight up trash?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A lot of the time.
What's a bad strip club food? Like what are you trying to avoid?
So you gotta avoid like you can't fucking get lobster and shrimp everywhere because that shit fuck around be old, you know what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
And like motherfuckers be trying to get you with the fucking ads too, bro. Like they'll have an ad like, steak bites or filet mignon. And then, you would get there and that shit would be horrible. Like that's what happened to me at Landon Strip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Normally they food be straight and shit. It's always a good time in Landon Strip. That's where my boys had like to go. But I had never had the fucking food. So when I went to go do a review, I go get some fucking food and shit. And it was fucking bad. Like, bro, this shit looked like fucking dog food. It was so bad. So I'm like,
was that the place that was advertising that like $20 filet mignon?
Yeah,
and it looked like
hell
dog food?
Yeah, bro. That shit was awful, bro. So like, but most of the time I go to the ones when I'm just going to eat some shit. I go where the fuck I know this shit gonna be hitting at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to no shit I got a second guess or whatever. But I done been in some strip clubs and the shit was bad. Like I done been to strip clubs, bro. They don't even fucking they have a food truck and the food at the food truck could be shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happen here and there.
Not trying to eat a hot dog in a strip club. I know
fuck
that.
No, like and I have before too.
We've been there.
In Toledo, bro. That bitch, they was serving popcorn in that bitch.
Just the strip club floor, just
like
covered
community
with
popcorn, or you had to order popcorn? Was it like one of them popcorn?
No, it was like community popcorn, bro. It was like one of them little box office things, and you just grab the little scooper, put it in a little white popcorn bag. They had the little seasonings and shit like the nacho cheese and the white cheddar cheese, all that little bullshit. They had that right there. Though.
They go, let's put a popcorn bar in this fucking strip club. Man, fuck no.
What an idea.
So that shit was
So if you had to pick, if somebody gun to your head, somebody was like, look, you have to take me to, out of all the places you've been, where is the place that you would take somebody that has the best of like both worlds? Who has the best girls and best food? Like who, like if you had to take them to one place you've ever been, what would be
as it stands today?
As it stands today.
As it stands today, shit. I might have to say, let me think.
I say you probably got. I mean, shit, you've been going. I mean,
yeah, you're going through the Rolodex, and I can see him thinking.
So you want so any of them I've been to, period, or just in Michigan?
So if you let's start. Let's do it both. Let's do locally. If I came to Detroit and I was like, bro, take me to the place that's got not just the best food, but like the best of both. Like I want to see good. I want to see good legends. For sure.
Legends. We're gonna take you to legends.
Gotta turn that sour on.
Out of town, bro. I'm gonna probably say, shit. I might have to say Tootsie's. Tootsie's in Miami.
Miami. Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise. I'm surprised. No. Miami's probably popping.
Yeah,
Miami's probably wild.
I had got chicken and waffles in that motherfucker late as hell, and yeah, it was cool. Tootsie's in Miami. That's probably my favorite out of town strip club right now. But I got so many. Like, bro, I want to get to Portland. I heard Portland like a fucking gold mine for strip clubs, bro.
No shit.
Really?
I had no fucking idea.
I thought it was just hippie girls who didn't wear deodorant.
Man, no, apparently. Hey, I believe
apparently not.
Too. I met this stripper with a bush, man. She had a fucking and then it was this stripper in the butthole contest. That was her little thing. She had a fucking pussy bush that was so big, bro. It was like a Rick Ross beard. It was like she could have had a fucking like she could have had one of them beard braids and shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro.
Yeah, I want to get to Portland. There's so many other I want to get to Houston, bro. Like I heard they got a BBW strip club. I want to go to that motherfucker. You know they selling food in that bitch.
I want to go to the one where I want to go to the one where James Harden's eating all those wings all the time down in Houston. That place is supposed to be like the best wings in the entire country.
Yeah, I mean I don't know, man. That's probably Houston got a lot of strip clubs too.
I say Houston's probably it's probably shit everywhere in Houston.
Yeah,
that's probably
James Harden had to go.
Atlanta needs better food. They food shitty as fuck. Like,
that's I was literally about to say, have you been to Atlanta? That was my next question. Have you been to Atlanta?
Yeah, but I'm going to. I ain't never been to do no reviews. I just started doing this shit in like November of last year. Right. So like, it ain't really been that long. You know what I'm saying? But I done I wish that I've been doing this shit, bro, because I done been to so many strip clubs. Like fucking, I done been in Atlanta. I done been in New York City. I done been in fucking Atlantic City. I done been in fucking Florida. But the worst strip club I ever been to, y'all, was in fucking Denver, Colorado. That shit was awful. Damn. It was like the fucking vanilla unicorn on Grand Theft Auto, y'all. That shit was bad. It was fucking horrible. Like,
no shit. That's actually surprising.
Dog, Denver shit was so bad. I'm like,
they have enough money there to get some good strippers, you'd think.
Man, I don't know what the fuck they doing. I went out 2 nights. I went out Friday night and I went out Saturday night. I went to all they fucking strip clubs in Denver, bro. Them bitches was awful. And I went to the one that was supposed to be the best one. Bro, that bitch was so bad. It was fucking, man, bro, like, it was fucking awful, man. I'm sitting at the stage with the fucking stripper in front of me, bro. She was like on fucking bath salt or something. She just started fucking tripping out in that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all? What kind of bitches y'all got in here? Like,
yeah.
They're trying to serve you a Cliff Bar and some carrot juice.
Bro, that shit was hell no. It was like some awful, bro. And I went to one of them. Like, they also had popcorn. Everything in that bitch was old as fuck. Like, it looked like the fucking clubhouse from Sons of Anarchy. That shit was fucking awful. Like, what the fuck? I was just waiting on fucking Jax Teller to walk out that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck going on here, dog? Like,
bro, popcorn has got to be your first sign. It's got like, if I see community popcorn at a strip club, I'm like, I'm obviously here. I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna sit down and see what's going on. But like, I ain't getting any of that fucking popcorn, and like they're on a short leash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I ain't want shit in that bitch. It looked like even the glass was fucking dirty, bro. Like, it looked like they just rinse your shit out and fucking pour your shit in. And all right, they ain't wiping shit off. They ain't washing shit. Like, I ain't want shit out that motherfucker, bro.
That's the worst, dude.
It was crazy, and everything else in Denver was nice. But I'm like, y'all strip club shit is fucking awful. That's probably why all the athletes get to keep all they fuck. They don't be having to spend money on the bitches here because this shit terrible.
They're walking around stage picking up that money, going, "Man, I'm taking this shit back with me. I'm putting this something. I'm gonna use this for something better. You bitches are trash." Like
that's why the Heat lost to the Denver Nuggets. The fucking Nuggets guys could just focus. The Miami guys are just getting all these strip club pussy left.
Yeah, they getting all them bitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And in Denver, they ain't got no bitches. No good stripper bitches. Them bitches scarce out there.
That's so wild, funny. Dude. That's surprising. Is that I love Colorado. I've never been to a strip club in Colorado, but I'm surprised to hear that. That's kind of crazy.
Don't waste your time. Just keep weed shopping when you go to that bitch and go up to the mountains, bro. Do not. The strip club is not a place you gotta go to in motherfucking Denver.
That's why Jokic is. He was counting the days to be able to get back home. He asked them when the parade was, and they're like Thursday, and he's like, I gotta be in Denver till Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you watching the finals? Who'd you want to win in the NBA finals?
Yeah, I was at the strip club last night watching
it. Who were you rooting for?
Shit, I wanted Denver to win, bro. I ain't want Miami to get that bitch. I mean, I knew they wasn't gonna get it. Like, I had told my dad, like, man, them motherfuckers about to get smoked in 5 games.
Bro,
and then my dad, like, no, I think it's gonna go 6 or 7. I'm like, Dad, 5 fucking games.
Yeah.
So last night, I'm sitting there eating at the strip club. He texts me like, you fucking said it.
Yeah, it was ugly. I agree with you. So we said 4 or 5. We kind of broke it down a couple weeks ago or whenever it started. And like, yeah, none of us gave him more than 5. It's just like Jokic is nasty, Denver's nasty, and
Denver just had too fucking much for them, dog.
Too much. They had too much for everybody. I mean, they're nasty, and like the Jimmy Butler shit.
They forgot about Jamal Murray and shit because he been hurt since the bubble basically. But in the bubble, that motherfucker was dropping 53 and 4 times and shit. Like you
see them posting his girlfriend all over Twitter today, talking about she's the reason. She's the MVP. You saw that video. You see that video of him back in the day?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you've seen that motherfucker that she's the real, she was the finals MVP.
You talking about this video?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, bro. She fucking
that was an MVP was coming out.
Yeah, dude, straight up. You knew he was coming back ready to play. But yeah, and I'm with you. We were all kind of rooting for Denver too. But back to Detroit, before we get out of here, we usually wrap it up around an hour. I want to know, since you're from Detroit, who is your favorite Detroit rapper?
My favorite Detroit rapper, bro, right now, my favorite Detroit rapper probably I don't really have a favorite, but I got like guys that I really like and shit. Like my favorites, like if I had to say my favorites, it would probably have to be Babyface Ray, Ben Gang Lonnie, and Peasy.
Yeah, you fuck with I so it's funny. I was telling Stuart for this. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna ask him who his favorite Detroit rapper is, and I hope one of his answers. Do you like Boldy James? You fuck with Boldy?
I like Boldy James, bro, but like he just, you know what I'm saying? He like he not really like he not my type of Detroit rapper.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I do fuck with his music though, like because I fuck with the Griselda guys. I think he a great fit over there with them Griselda guys, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
I like him over there with Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's like where he belong type shit. Like he more so like Boldy James kind of remind me more of an East Coast rapper more so than he do a Detroit rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I definitely fuck with Boldy, but
I saw he just had that comeback show, and Jalen Rose was in town for it. You see that? I don't know what little club he was at there in Detroit, but he just had a show.
Rose live here, bro. Like
yeah.
Like I ran into that motherfucker in Southfield, bro. I was in the liquor store, and then a tall motherfucker walked in, and people started asking him for pictures and shit, and I'm like, oh, that's Jalen Rose. But yeah, that motherfucker live here, man. You could see his ass anywhere.
Bro, I think it's funny because, like, when he was on TV during the whole John Morant thing and he was telling him, like, bro, I've been there. Like, you got to stop acting like this. It's like, Jalen, every time I see you off TV, you are in the gutter, okay? Like, you are fucking hanging out at some hole in the wall, like Detroit. Like, you're still in the, like, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen is still kicking it.
We love Jalen here, man. Jalen, he do a lot here. He got a school here. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Rose, he always did, do a lot for the community, man. And he was always like, in touch with the streets. And like when he was growing up, y'all ever saw the show BMF?
Oh yeah, great show.
Yeah, like he was like he from where they at. Jalen Rose from Southwest. You know what I'm saying? He went to Southwestern and shit. So that's where it's like a small part of Detroit, and it's like it's like pretty much predominantly Hispanic. But you got your few little black people over there, but it's mostly Hispanic. But that's where Jalen Rose grew up at and shit, and that's where the BMF guys was at. So like he always been, in touch, with the hood and with the people and shit, man. So, that's how he could fucking get out and do all of that shit. Cause don't nobody bother him because of the type of person he is. He a good guy, because everybody can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no,
like,
for sure.
Everybody can't just be outside walking around this bitch. You know what I mean? Like that shit don't go for everybody. But Jalen Rose, he good. He ain't got to worry about that shit.
Yeah, it's like you should see Nelly try to come back to St. Louis. Like, bro, nobody fucks with him here. Like, he tried to walk in the street,
though, man. Because like Ja Morant, like he gonna fuck his shit up, and then his friends ain't his friends. Like, if a motherfucker your friend, they not gonna let you go out like that and fuck your paper.
Bro, quit recording me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, put the phone away.
You feel me? That's my thing. I'm like, why the fuck?
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm in here playing with guns. Why the fuck is you even recording?
Why
what are you even doing?
Yeah, dude. So, now we're in this era. We're in the part of the story where they're trying to say it was a toy gun. It's like, bro, now we're just making Ja look bad. It's just making him look worse. And it's like,
Ja just need to get his shit together, bro. He just get his fucking shit together. But once he miss all that fucking money, whatever they do to him, he gonna get his shit together after that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. You got. So do you have you a Pistons fan? Are you got any hopes for the Pistons coming up?
Fuck yeah, I got motherfucking season tickets. Hell yeah,
oh, baby.
Bro.
Yeah. I should have worn my Bad Boys crew next door. I was a bad boys.
Me and my pops has had season tickets. I want to say, I think it's 6 years now. It's the 6th year and shit. But me and my pops get season tickets every year, bro. I'm a fucking diehard Pistons fan, bro.
You got Dwayne Casey still, right? He coaching?
Fuck no, we fired his ass.
Oh yeah, we fired Dwayne Casey. Who's coaching in Detroit? Right
we just got Monty Williams, bro.
Oh yeah, Monty. Yeah, that's right. You did sign him out of Phoenix. That's 6 years. That's right.
Yeah, that motherfucker $77 million.
Dang.
I
hope they turn it around, bro.
Yeah, I mean Dwayne Casey, but like this one I understand. How the fuck y'all gonna? This motherfucker won and then still got fucking fired. Like why? They fired that motherfucker for a reason. So he won coach of the year and still got fired. They did that shit for a reason. So why the fuck y'all gonna just go pick him up? Like, and we had other motherfuckers we could have got, man. But the Pistons, like our owners fucking suck, bro. And the Lions owners fucking suck too, bro. Like with the Lions, we just waiting on the fucking forwards to pass that shit down to a fucking grandkid that actually give a fuck about the team.
Are you down with MCDC though? You like Dan Campbell?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean that dude, he makes his players play hard for him. That's a player coach.
Yeah, he all right, but it's over him, bro. Like we need to fucking. It's like our fucking the ownership, bro. They don't give a fuck. They don't want to spend no money. They just, it's the forward zone. And, they got the fucking cars. They got the health industry on lock here. Like, man, the Lions are fucking.
The Lions are just a toy for him.
Yeah, you got our boy Jameson Williams though. He needs to quit fucking betting from hotel rooms and shit, which is stupid to get even fucking dumb as fuck to get suspended for anyway. But J-Mo, bro, I think he's gonna be nasty once he gets in there and set gets situated. And then you got that the quarterback too that we got Hooker that's waiting behind Goff, which Goff's been nice the last couple of years. So.
Yeah, hell yeah. They said we supposed to do pretty good this year, but we gonna see how that shit go, man. We could have been doing good, but. Our ownership just fucked up and they want to spend no money, bro. Like when fucking Khalil Mack went to the motherfucking Chicago, bro. Like he can't. We could have got him. They ain't want to pay his ass. Chicago paid his ass, and he went over there and knocking motherfuckers' heads off. Like
Sue left and won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. And
you feel me, bro? And that's he left because they didn't want to fucking pay him.
Right.
Stafford
left, won a Super Bowl. Yeah.
He got sick of this bitch. He got sick. They ain't want to get his ass no help. He got tired of getting his fucking head knocked off.
Megatron got sick of it. He dipped.
I see Megatron. They're reaching out to him though. You see, they're trying to mend that little relationship, and now he's mentoring Jameson.
He can't fuck with them, like, because they made him get the money back, bro. They like, man, you got to give us $1 million back.
Yeah, they
like,
fucked him.
I ain't doing shit for y'all after that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they made it a sweet deal for him. I hope they did. And me and Megatron got the same birthday. Shout out to Megatron, bro.
Shout out Megatron, bro. Probably the best receiver football's ever seen. If he would have just fucking, I mean, definitely the most gifted receiver. I mean,
if he was born a decade later, dude.
I don't know, dog. Randy Moss might want to have a word.
Yeah, Randy Moss for sure. It's up there, man. But I just Calvin Johnson. If he just could have been, you know, like on a somewhat, I guess, some decent teams, couple better teams, and like treat a little better. You know, who knows what the fuck would have been.
Moss and Johnson have the same move though. Two tall, speedy guys. The moment they just run up the sideline, they go.
The little one-hander.
You just throw it up to him. Yep.
And he a good guy too, man. I be seeing him around here too. You will run into Calvin Johnson somewhere, but he looks so different now, man. He got a fucking high top fade, salt and pepper hair. Like when I seen him and shit, I'm like, where the fuck do I know this guy from? And then, you know, when I had met him at my job and shit, and then he like, yeah, what's up? And then I'm like, fucking, but he looked different, man. He looked like he happy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got
good for him.
Way different. He's happy.
Good for him. That's awesome, though. Yeah, I mean, that's
in the Hall of Fame. He living it.
Yeah, you love to see them dudes like who walk away kind of early. You know, like you like to see him. You like to see Andrew Luck. You know, you like the guys that just step away and like cat shit like that. You know, you're happy for guys like that. You don't want to see him turn into fucking Arian Foster.
Campbell.
You know, Arian Foster's on fuck doing his podcast on about fucking scripts and shit. Uh oh. Oh, we losing?
Front office? We losing?
No, here I go. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
we can hear you. We just lost your video. We were trying to cut you out.
There we go. Wait.
There you are. I was like, dang.
I'm back.
But yeah, dude. But that's good shit. I'm glad you get to see, you know, Calvin's doing his thing and everything. That's awesome. You know, I've never been to Detroit, never been through. That's cool that, you know, you rep the city so hard, and you know, it sounds like they're repping you back. You know, it sounds like they're starting to rep you back a little bit, which is.
Detroit loves its own, man. Detroit people rep Detroit hard, and they love their shit. Fuck everybody else. I love the culture of it. That's a city that it was the butt of jokes for a long time after, you know, industry left and all that shit. Detroit is one of the few cities actually on the up.
Yeah,
and they're doing it by themselves too.
Yeah, our shit going up like a motherfucker right now, man. You know, everything going up. The sports going up, man. You know, we going up on the music scene. We've been people been recording hella movies here, man. It's definitely on the come up. You know, we got the little gentrification going on too. Everything here is new, look good. It's definitely, you know, coming up, man. And it's, you know, it's beautiful to see it happen, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, like I said, if you ever come through St. Louis, man, if you ever do come through here, I hope you hit one. You know, I'm still in St. Louis, like I said, or if you're Nashville, if you got any of our cities, you've got a place or people that would, you know, somewhere we'd love to do a review with you, or somebody that can show you around, show you where the strip clubs are at.
Yeah, dude. Thank you again for coming on this. This has been fucking awesome.
Thank you, man. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you. We can hear you.
So I guess before you get off here, is there anything you want to do? You want to plug your socials? You want to say anything before you get out of here? You know, send a message to the free world.
Yeah.
Hey man, follow me on all social media platforms. Yittie Lunch on TikTok, Yittie Lunch on Twitter, Yittie City on IG, and you know, I just want to thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate it.
This has been awesome.
I got a lot of things coming up, man. I got some more competitions coming up. Way more strip clubs coming up, and I got something else coming too, man. I can't really say much about it, but it's gonna be beautiful, man. And
we'll be watching.
Yeah, like I said, we appreciate you coming by. Giving us your time and doing your thing. So you know, hopefully we get to do this again. Maybe after down the line, you get some more content out there. We'll do our thing and we'll do a part. You know, we'll swing back around and we'll touch base and. Hopefully, hopefully maybe you've been through one of our cities by then, and we can link up, maybe do a review or something.
I'm gonna definitely tap in with y'all when I come out. When I come out there, I'm definitely coming to East St. Louis, so I'm gonna definitely tap in with y'all.
Bro, yeah, I got to hear about Florida, so we'll definitely be reconnecting with you here soon.
Okay, for sure, guys. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. You take it easy.
Thanks,
all right,
bro.
Dude, Yittie, Maine, Yittie City, Yittie Lunch. Fucking
that was
right.
our guy.
Yeah. Cool.
Here he is.
Still here.
Front office, man. Front office don't making everybody look
asleep.
fucking dumb. You still here, front office? There he is.
There he is.
Come on now. I was pulling up something.
No, you're fine. But yeah, dude, awesome.
Cooler than he had any business being. As cool to us as we deserve. It's way cooler than we deserve.
And this was the first interview that was from somebody who was not in a prison cell, so the quality was actually
we
good.
Not a smuggled.
Hey, front office, watch what you scroll to, please.
Yep, we're staying right here, baby.
Okay,
staying right here. Cool.
Yeah, so Yittie Lunch. Make sure you guys follow him on all his socials. The guy is, I mean, his content, you will not be fucking disappointed. It's hilarious. It's good stuff. I mean, it's all access. You know, you will not be disappointed. So give him a follow. Like I said, fucking awesome that he made time to do that. We were only hoping for like 15 or 25 minutes with him. We got 30, 45 minutes. I mean, that was beautiful. You know, great time. Got some great answers. I mean, great strip club insight. I mean, that is like, I knew he traveled, but I didn't realize that he's been crossing borders.
I can't wait to see like what's coming next from him. I mean, I want to see Florida. I want to see him go to Vegas.
I'm about to go check out this. I'm about to take my pants off and go watch his Twitter. That's what I'm about to do. Because
I'm gonna be looking at
Jesus
this
Christ
contest and I gotta see Gyarados, dude.
I'm about to barricade the door in case Shan comes home from work early. What are you doing? I'm just fucking looking at Yittie City, baby. Taking a trip to the city.
That's the least shiny Gyarados.
They're like, dude, but that's a bedazzled butthole. I'm like, dude, it's just part of the culture. It is what it is.
He's like, is that Joe Exotic? I'm like,
yeah, kind of. Something like that.
Not far off. Closer than you think.
but yeah, so good shit. Awesome. I'm glad we got to do that. Like I said, make sure you guys follow him. So for us, as far as us, we're going to be taking a couple weeks off here. We have not had a break in a while. We've talked about a little rebrand going on. We don't know if we're going to do that or not. But just so we're forward about you, just go like if we do come back and we make some changes, you know, we're not going anywhere. This show is not going anywhere. We're just, you know, we think we may have just, it's time for maybe a new chapter. But you know, it's all up in the air. So we're going to take a couple weeks off and get it polished, get the dick polished, get everything ready to go. And we're going to come back better than ever. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. And we will get, you know, if we end up making any changes, any drastic changes, we will definitely keep you guys updated and in the loop. But on that note, this has been episode 51. Yittie City, Yittie Lunch. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in and all the support. Make sure you follow us on all our socials, which is Pop Culture Rehab on Stuart. Fucking tell him. I don't know. What is our Twitter?
PCR Pod on Twitter. Pop Culture Rehab on Instagram. Pop Culture Rehab on TikTok. Pop Culture Rehab obviously on YouTube. You'll find us on any Stitcher.
Until we switch our name next week, then you won't find us on any of those places.
No, you'll still find us.
Maybe. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I knew we were PCR Pod on something. I just never remember. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 51. You guys have a good week. Make sure you follow us on our shit. Follow Yittie City, Yittie Lunch. And we will see you guys here soon. Have a good week. It's fucking hot.
Love you all.
So
Kisses.
stay cool. Kisses.